Welcome everyone. This is another webisode of Galui's Mood Food. Today we're going to be making you
a rotini.
Rotini. Now this is an alternative to making a crab cake or a salmon cake, which can be kind of expensive. What we're making you today are tuna cakes. They're inexpensive, very tasty. They can be made very quick. Your family's going to love them. And again, this is a supper for a family on the go, and that's what we try to do here for Galui's Mood Food. So let me get my cheaters and we already got our noodles started. We've got our cheese sauce going. We're going to be making you a rotini and cheese bake along with these tuna cakes. Let me put my specs on. Oh no, Professor.
Yes.
Professor Plum Cake.
Galui.
Yeah. For the rotini and cheese bake, yeah, I keep saying casserole, so it's rotini and cheese bake. What you need is 4 cups of stock, chicken stock. Okay, you're going to need about 2.5 cups of rotini macaroni noodle, a tablespoon of butter. 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, a teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 cup of milk, and a 1/2 cup of half and half, 14 slices of American cheese. Now, if you buy the block of it, figure what 14 slices would be.
Or you can get it at the deli.
Or get it at the deli or whatever. And you're going to need 2.5 cups of mild cheddar, about maybe a 1/4 cup of sharp cheddar, salt and pepper to taste, as always. You're going to need 1/4 to 1/2 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. It's going to go on top of everything. Excuse me. And what we have now is, like I said, I got our noodles boiling. I think they're about ready to come off, because I think they're about ready to be done. I've got my cheese sauce here.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh yeah, and it tastes good. And we added salt and pepper, and we added about a tablespoon of onion powder to this too, also the cheese sauce. And we added well, I'm going to tell you how to make everything. What
it's like liquid gold.
You want to start with your boiled noodles in your stock, your 4 cups of stock, your chicken bouillon, and a teaspoon of onion powder. Boil your noodles, and the flavor just gets right into those rotini noodles. It's great. Okay. And while they're cooking, you start your sauce or your cheese sauce of the milk and your cheeses and your salt and pepper and your tablespoon of onion powder. Get that going, and once everything's in, don't cook your noodles. You want them pretty much al dente, because we're going to put this in the oven. Boom! We're going to pop it in there and cook it.
Preheated oven?
Preheated oven to 350. So I'm going to take these glass. Oh, hey, there you are.
Oh, don't take them off.
I can see again.
Oh,
so
they make you look really intelligent.
Something's got to. I'll tell you that straight. So anyway, we'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna drain these noodles. What you want to do is you want to drain this. If you want to keep your stock, again, you can use it to cook noodles later on. You can make a soup out of it. It's all it is basically you're just cooking noodles in this. So if you want to make another chicken soup, throw some more noodles in it.
That's how we do.
That's what we do.
How we do.
If you want to throw it out, that's your prerogative. But anyway, I'm going to drain these off. We'll be back in a second. Watch Galui's Mood Food. This is tuna cakes and rotini and cheese bake.
Rotini.
Rotini. I'm like shot of the head here. Okay, we're back. I'm having a can of beer. You got to have a little bit of wine or a can of beer or something when you're cooking. That's how we cook. If it offends you, hey, don't do it then. You know.
More offend the Italians out there.
You know,
but
anyway,
tonight's the first night we're not putting anything in.
Yeah, this is the first meal that you don't actually we're not putting any beer or wine or anything in our cooking. So mark this on your calendar. We'll celebrate it next year.
Because you won't see it again.
You won't see it again. Anyway, I got our noodles. You can see they're not done.
They're andante.
They're undunted. Al dente, whatever you want to call it.
Oh.
I had to have them. Oh, that's good. Anyway, we grind our noodles. We keep our stock. Excuse me. We keep our stock because we use it for soups and other things. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our cheese sauce. I'll let you see this. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to put the cheese sauce in here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm going to stir this up and give me a minute to do that. We'll be right back. You're watching Galui's Mood Food. I'm going to show you how to put this all together. Okay, we're back. I got my sauce in here. We got a 9x9 lightly sprayed glass dish, baking dish. We're just going to pour out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's liquid gold.
Oh, it is. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
That's beautiful right there. I'll tell you straight. I don't care who you are. We're going to put this in here. Let me get all that good stuff out of there. Can't leave none of this here because, well, yeah, I'm going to leave some in because
He's going to lick the spoon later.
I'm going to lick the spoon. I'll tell you that straight out. Okay.
Spread it out,
We're just going to spread this out real nice here.
Oh, it's pretty already.
Oh, yeah. Just top it with a little bit of pepper. Not too much, just a little bit.
We like pepper.
We like pepper.
Well, we put pepper in it 3 times already, haven't you?
Yeah, we did. We put pepper in it. We want to take, you got about a half a cup of mild cheddar. We're going to sprinkle that right on top of everything here. Oh, hey, hey, get in there. We're going to sprinkle that on top. We don't show you who it is because they're not sponsoring us, so I ain't going to tell you what kind of cheddar you're going to use. You can use whatever you want.
You can sponsor them if you want.
And then we're going to take about maybe a quarter a cup, if that, of Italian breadcrumbs. And we're just going to sprinkle that right on top of everything.
Oh, let me zoom in again.
Look at that there. That's beautiful. And I had it measured out all ahead of time, so
I know you did.
I didn't have to fuss around with that. And again, I ain't going to tell you who it is because they're not
sponsoring
us either. So
we need sponsors.
we need sponsors. Anybody out there got a sponsor? We need it. Yeah, so I'm going to put this in the oven. We'll be right back, and I'm going to show you how to make our tuna cakes.
Talk to the camera.
I'm talking.
Well, I was on the.
Hi.
I was on the Rotini.
Rotini. This is Rotini and Cheese Bake. But we'll be back. I'm going to stick this in the oven. And we'll be back when you're not doing anything over there, you know.
Put the foil under.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to put some foil on the bottom rack in case this bubbles over. Saves you less time of cleaning your oven 4 or 5 times a year. I'll tell you that. We've learned that the hard way. So we'll be back. I'm going to pop this in the oven. Our oven's on 350. And we're going to cook this for about 25 to 30 minutes. Now, it all depends on your oven. So just keep track of it. You want it to be bubbly. You want it nice and brown on top. Oh, excuse me.
Bubbly and brown like you.
Oh, yeah, bubbly and brown like me. I got enough gas to go to Pittsburgh tonight. Anyway, I'm going to pop this in the oven. I'll be right back, and I'm going to show you how to make our tuna cakes.
Alcohol-free?
Alcohol-free. So,
Well, we'll drink it, but...
yeah, we'll drink the alcohol, but it's not in the food tonight. So you stick around. We'll be right back with our tuna cakes. Okay. We're back. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make our tuna cakes. And like I said, people make salmon cakes, and they make
crab cakes.
And that's great. but for an inexpensive version of a seafood cake, and that's pretty much what it is, we use tuna. And it's just as good. You're going to love these. I'm telling you straight out, we've done this for so long. We've had these for many suppers, and they're great.
If you got cats.
And if you got cats, when you open the tuna can, they're going to jump on you like a spider monkey. I'm telling you straight out. So I'm going to tell you what's in this.
Look at that again.
Yeah, I got my glasses on. I got my cheaters on because I can't read. But for our tuna cakes now, you want to get 3 cans of 5 ounce chunk white tuna. And what you want to do is you want to squeeze as much juice out of it as you can. They don't have
in water.
In water. It's better with water. Actually, it's less calories. If you want to do the oil, that's your prerogative again. But we use it in water because it's less calories. But 3 cans of 5 ounce chunked white tuna.
Give the cats the water.
And give the cats the water because they'll love you and then they'll go away. Okay. You're going to need 2 large eggs. You're going to need 1/2 to 3/4 of a sleeve of saltine crackers. Just, and they're going to be crushed up. And I have them right here. You can see that right there.
Oh, you do.
There, you see that?
Yep.
Okay. And you're going to need 1 cup of white onion diced very fine. Now, if you don't like white onion, that's fine. When I tell you how much onion powder to put in, just put a little extra in. But we like white onions. I'm sure a lot of you like white onions. It actually gives it a better flavor. But again, if you don't like white onions, you can omit that.
Thing like garlic.
It's like garlic. We put it behind our ears, and it's a
perfume.
It's a perfume. And you're going to need pretty much a dash of celery salt, a dash of parsley, and a dash of onion powder. And again, if you want more onion powder and less or no raw onion, you don't put it in. So right now, I have the tuna and the white onion mixed here, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put, this is the onion powder, and maybe less than what you want, but this is the way we make it. A little celery salt.
Don't advertise the brands either.
No, because they ain't paying us.
No sponsors.
No sponsors. So we're going to put some celery salt. And then you want to get some parsley flakes. And this is basically, mainly just for the beautiful color of some nice parsley flakes. And, just get yourself, that's probably maybe a 1/4 teaspoon or so, but pop that right in there. Boom!
Boom! Boom!
Boom! Okay, we're mixing this up. Get it all stirred in together here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We got our 2 large eggs.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
I juggle them, but I'd break both of them. They'd be on the floor and cats would lick them up.
Don't.
So,
no juggling.
No juggling. So, mix in your 2 large white eggs. Large white eggs.
Oh!
Your 2 large eggs.
Hey, they can be brown eggs too.
They can break brown eggs. We're not discriminatory around
So they're
here.
not green eggs and
ham Sam I am. Gotta rinse my hands
your
here.
green eggs and hands.
And we're gonna mix all this together here. I'm gonna do this with a spoon, but when I get to
you have to use your hands.
you gotta get your hands in there. It's just the way it is. You're gonna have to get your hands in.
Sometime or other.
Sooner or later, I'm mixing this all up. And you can see it's kind of wet.
Yes.
So this is where your saltine crackers comes in. And I'm going to add a little bit. I'm going to try to just do it without.
Or you're going to get your hands in.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do it a little bit, but I know I'm going to get my hands in here. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's probably about, okay. Time to get the hands in. Time to get your hands in there.
And he did wash them.
I did wash my hands.
Truly.
Okay, now I can see again.
There you go. There you go. Let me see again. Hey.
Hey. Okay, our oven is letting us know we've had this in for about, what was it, 25, 30 minutes?
What's that? Your
Rotini. We had this in for about 25 minutes. I'm going to check it real quick.
Oh, you gotta give it a peek.
Oh, it's about done. So I'm going to give it maybe about, I'm going to give it about 5 to 10 more minutes.
Wow, you got a timer, man?
I got a timer, man. This is a cool oven. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. So we didn't actually use a sleeve.
And what do you do with the difference if you don't use them?
If you don't use it, throw it out to the birds. Let the birds have some food. Or a stray dog or cat or whatever, they're going to love you for it. And like I said, if you feed the birds, they won't do their business on your car.
They'll do it on somebody else's.
They'll do it on the neighbor's car. So if you're our neighbor, I'm sorry. That's the way it is. So this is done pretty much. I got a pat of butter that's kind of just hanging out here. I'm going to put some grapeseed oil. I'm going to get our pan up. This is going to sit for maybe about 2-3 minutes just for everything to absorb itself and to get all those flavors combined. I'm going to be back. I'm going to show you the patties, and we're going to make these. We're going to take out our Rotini and Cheese Bake, and we're going to let it sit, hang out, have a good time. But we'll be right back. I'm
Have another can of beer?
Oh yeah, don't forget your can of beer. But I'm going to let this sit and just let those crackers absorb everything. You stick around, you watch Galui's Move Food. These are tuna cakes and Rotini and Cheese Bake. Rotini. You're going to love this. We'll be right back. Stick around with us. Okay, we got our Rotini and Cheese Bake out of the oven, and this is what it's going to look like right there.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to shut the light off here. I'm going to set this to the side. You want to let it sit for about 10 minutes at least. And while that's going on, here we got, let me turn this light on.
No, turn it back off.
Turn it back off, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We've got our patties made.
They're beautiful, and they're not even cooked yet.
And they're not even cooked. Out of 3 cans of tuna and everything, you're going to get 6 patties out of this. So you can adjust your recipe if you have a bigger family, you want to make more.
Stretches the budget.
Stretches the budget. So right now I got a pat of butter in a skillet that's been getting warm. What I'm going to do is get yourself some grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is very good because you cook at high temperatures, but it's got no flavor. It doesn't change the flavor of the food, and with this you don't really want to change the flavor of the food. So you just want to put a little swirl of grapeseed oil
one
in here.
spit around there.
Just one good little spit around there. I'm going to let that heat up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mix that with the butter. The butter just gives it more, butter gives it a golden brown, which is a beautiful thing. And while that's heating up, I'm going to have a little can of beer here. This will take a couple seconds to heat up here. If you have never tried our can of beer, go to our first cookbook. It's in there. It is off the hook. And I know some of the Food Network people do their own version of this after we've done it, but that's okay. This is the stuff that's off the hook right here. I'll tell you.
We did it first.
We did it first.
That's right.
So it's very simple. It's beer, it's cranberry juice,
50-50.
yeah, and a shot of tequila on some ice. Stir it up, and it's a very good
Brand of beer.
You don't even taste the tequila. Cranberry juice is very good for you. I mean, I'm sure you all know that.
Well, that's why we put it in there.
That's why we put it in there. You know, it's good for you.
Could have a little healthy in there with.
Anyway. Hey.
Is that skillet hot enough?
I think it's hot enough.
It's gotta be hot.
I can hear it.
If you can hear it, then it's hot enough.
I'm gonna take one of our patties and put it right in there.
And they're kind of moist and juicy.
Oh yeah, they're nice and moist.
You don't want to crowd them. Nope.
No, you don't want to crowd these.
It's mine
cook them in batches.
Cook 3 at a time.
3 at a time.
There you go. Oh, I can hear them.
Oh yeah. And you don't want to make them too big. Like I said, it's about the size of what you would get as a crab cake or a tuna cake.
Salmon.
A salmon, I'm sorry. Salmon cake.
We're making tuna.
We're making tuna. I lost my mind for a minute.
That's cran beer.
So, I'm going to keep cooking these. We're going to show you what it's like when it's done.
Golden brown.
Golden brown. Make sure they're golden brown on both sides. And they're going to be done on the inside. I'd say probably about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Depending on, like I said, we've got it on about medium-high heat. You don't want it to be smoking, but you don't want it to be too cold that it's greasy. So I'd say about a medium, very medium, slight high heat. You want them to nice and brown and crispy and ooh, just.
And the inside so tender.
And the inside is going to be so tender and moist. You're going to lose your mind. So I'm going to keep cooking these. Again, you watch Galui's Mood Food. These are tuna cakes and our Rotini Cheese Bake. Rotini!
There you go. The police and the fire department will be coming down the street.
Oh yeah, they'll be coming down the street here in a second because they probably smell. I got to hide Uncle Vito there. He's probably, I don't know what he's done lately, but I don't.
Nobody questions it. Nobody wants to know.
You don't question it. You don't ask questions.
He just comes and goes.
He just comes and goes. We feed him some stuff, he goes away. That's it. Stick around. We'll be right back watching Galui's Mood Food. Hey, we're back, everyone. We've got our dish for you. This is Galui's tuna cakes with rotini and cheese bake. Rotini and cheese bake. You can see it's a beautiful dish. And like I said, this is an alternative to making a crab cake or a salmon cake, which is much more expensive. But this is off the hook. I mean, this is just as good as you're going to get anywhere, and it's very affordable to a large family when you want to make them something that's really delicious for probably a fraction of the price that you would get anywhere, even if you get the frozen stuff. So you got a recipe. We appreciate you watching it. Again, thank you very much. Go to our website, Facebook, Galui's Mood Food. Look at all our, we got 2 recipe cookbooks out. You can see this video. We're going to have it up real soon. And again, we thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you for watching another episode of Galui's Mood Food. We'll see you again because I'm going to get to eat.
We're going to munch.
We're going to munch all this here. So take care, everyone. Ciao.